welcome to the OGC community. All you need to do to join our beautiful family is hit the subscribe button, slam the thumbs up button on all the videos. Now let's go check out and see what Art of Conquest is all about.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It is OGC here. Welcome to tonight's live stream. We have so much going on tonight. I am super excited, and I'm glad that you guys are joining in on this. So let's have some fun together, and let's go hop into Minds of Mayhem. I did this a little bit earlier, but I had to eat dinner. It's a long story, so we're going to go do Minds of Mayhem. As always, before going into Minds of Mayhem, make sure you have everything completely set up properly. That way you have the right prism setups, the right, the prism setup thing. I've done that before. It's horrible. So first things first, we have Michael here. Michael is the first person to leave a comment. So Michael, congratulations. Basic was in second place. Very upset at himself that he was not in first. Hasan is saying, OGC, hey. Nathan is here fourth. We have some big rockin' fans. Brendan saying tests. Michael said that they forgot about mines and they had to log in, check when mines were, and it's not for 3 hours. Hopefully I will be sleeping like a baby in 3 hours. We have a bunch of people. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Tristan's here, saying a little gassy, to be honest. How about you? I'm doing pretty good. Not super gassy today, which is a blessing. I will take that any day. Nathan said that they can't say. I hope that you have a good day, Nathan. Hasten said, who agrees with me that OGC is the... Oh, jeez. There's a lot of really good channels out there. We're actually going to have we're going to do a review of a couple of the channels that are out there, just to hopefully, shed some light on them. Brendan asked, how are we doing today? How's OGC? We're actually doing pretty good. I have no complaints at all. Yeah. Life is pretty wild. AGD said, hey OGC, it's me from the game, AGD. Nice to see you. I'm very happy to see you. Hasan said that they have been a fan since we had 500 subs. Oh my god. Congratulations. Thank you for sticking around. And by the way, you guys should definitely join the OGC community chat. Woo. So sorry for that little glitch. I'll post the information on how to join in the chat here in a few minutes. Once I can pull everything up. We also have let's see here. Oh, buenas noches from Benja. Oh my gosh, AGD just went self. Good luck with Sylph. That's going to be pretty tough. Pretty tough. Rockin seems very, very strong right now. I actually lost to a Rockin player earlier today. They're just they're definitely pretty strong as far as how races go right now for PvP from what I can tell. Brendan said, "How are you so powerful already?" Well, we'll go over that in a little bit. So I totally broke my rule, and I did purchase one batch of Lunari because I'm going to try and justify it right now, although I can't really justify it completely. I went so long without a true ruby. If anyone was around for me trying to get a true ruby, then they will understand and appreciate it. Pretty much, I never want to go through that again. I want to have a true ruby. So I ended up doing the dice event for 125 spins. That really gave me a ton of stuff for the temple. So I actually have multiple temples at +3, which is pretty good, no lie. As soon as I hit castle level 25, I'll actually have a level 7 prism, which is pretty insane, to put a true ruby on for my Nora. And I have a ton of stuff ready. I have a bunch of thoughts about the dice event. After mine, I'll show you my thoughts with it and what I'm going to do, because I think it's probably, with the changes to the golden board or the lucky dice, is probably one of the best things that I could do. And I want to share that with you guys because it's a really good tip, especially if they're going to continue doing everything that they are doing. So I just need to make a message for chat. So if you want to join the OGC community chat in-game, we have a brand new one. The old ones, I'm actually not even in them. So if you guys want to join the chat where I am and where we have a bunch of friends, I'll send that info out right now. So you just need to send a friend request to, and the number is going to be 369-59097. Hopefully I got that right. I've only messed that up once before. I messed that up pretty bad in the past. Pendragon in game asks, where did we get our thumbnail picture from? We got it from Facebook. There's actually a lot of good stuff on there. So thank you all for tuning in. We're going up against a dwarf player right now. We're going to jump in with our Rufios, sun up the blasters. Blasters early on, shockingly good. If people don't have Cleo or any form of hard CC to interrupt the fire off, the blasters are actually pretty interesting. The snipers, I think, will run out of ammo and don't have like any crit that's noticeable. So if they don't get pure headshots, they also don't have equipment for the bonus % chance for headshots for the snipers. So I do think that the blasters are not horrible early on. Dwarf you can do super good, especially for the void, because you can just build silver max and then make gold blasters and just literally blast your way through the void. It's pretty good. Hasten said, ODC, what happens to dwarf? You used to be dwarf. Yeah, I was dwarf for a long time, and I figured it coming back. I would try out human for as long as I could be human, if that makes sense. So yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're gonna try out human, try and be human and stay human as long as possible, because I think that's a very unique thing to do, I guess. My goal is I want to be one race for a long period of time, and I just think that human is good overall. AGD said that snipers kill their trees so quickly. Yes. What's Oh, okay. So your gold trees have 150k health. Yeah, at that level, yeah, snipers will be able to take them down. So this guy actually has so he has a bunch of heroes that I don't. It looks like he has Flores. He has Cizeo. He has Talk. Of course, Bazric. So we are out-heroed by this guy by a lot. And unfortunately, I don't have 2 full packs of gold swords. One of mine is missing, I want to say 7 gold swords. So for my 2 gold sword front lines, 1 is full and 1 is missing 7. So it is at 17 in that squad. It's still better than 24 silver, but this guy with a ton of extra heroes compared to us was able to just blow right through. VC said that they are Brazilian, so e fala Portuguese muito bom. That's all that I know how to say, and I think that it says I speak Portuguese very well, which is clearly not true. Sullivan said Rockin is really good for PvP, but they kind of stink for any type of PvE. Absolutely, and that's how come Rockin is off the table for us. I need to be able to progress in the Void. I need to be able to help Siege. I need to be able to participate in all aspects of the game, not just PvP. I think that there's a time in the place for all different types of playstyles. So if you just wanted to focus on dual tower, or if your role in your house is to just PvP, then sure, go for Rock. And they're missing too much on other things. So AGD said right now they have 7 gold trees. That's crazy. I did fight a self dude early on that used an insane amount of gold archers, and it was actually super efficient. I was shocked at how good all of the gold archers ended up being. I didn't think it would work out because their front line wasn't the most tanky, but the trees early on, I give you credit if you're making it work, because it's really, really hard to get all those trees to work. Okay, this is actually the self guy. So this guy's got me beat by like 100k core, which, considering I'm like 400 or 500k core, that's quite a bit. And they also have a ton of extra heroes. So this is the self guy I was just talking about that had an insane amount of gold archers. I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think they have 7 packs of gold archers, which is literally nuts at this level of play. They might even have more because of that top. But they also have a ton of hero advantage on us. I can see Sprig, Talk. They have Fenris. So, they have like 4 or 5, maybe even 6. Sazeo as well. Extra hero on us. Lunella, Bane. Yeah, this guy is buying up a ton of heroes early on. Hasten said if you're going against Lich, yes. Rock and Dwarf, don't. So that guy was able to beat us. Again, from what I counted, they had at least 7 or more heroes that they purchased so far. So did not really stand a chance against them, plus the core power difference. But we got this. In this, our main goal for this binds is not just PvP. We actually want to get some Lunari. I don't even care if it's 100 Lunari. I just want any form of Lunari because that will help us so tremendously. Brandon said, any tips on getting stronger? Probably the best tip for getting stronger, and nobody's going to like this, but consistently log into the game, consistently do all of your daily tasks, consistently collect all of your stuff from the Dragon's Abyss. Do every little thing that you can to try and get the biggest advantage long term that you can. There's no quick, easy way in becoming strong in this game. It's all about consistency and doing your daily stuff. And with that, I want to welcome Tane to the program. So hello, Tane. How are you doing tonight?
What's going on, bro?
Not too much. Getting my butt kicked in mines. Just lost horribly to a Sylph dude that had way too many heroes.
That sounds like fun.
Yes, this one should be a little bit better. It's a human. They have Myra and Bazrix. Although they're using gold spears, so I will take that any day. My gold sword is going against gold spears. I will take that.
Is Myra any good at your level of play?
I read in the comments that she's not bad. That she can do some stuff. I'm not convinced. Actually, tonight because Sazea is going to get added to the hero chest. I don't see Yip on it yet, which means I think I'm going to use all my coins trying to get Sazeo because he is insane at lower levels. His his big shuriken that he throws out, that just kills off like a whole pack of backline stuff at this level.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's super strong. So I think I'm going to try and get Sazeo tonight, and by the time Yip comes out, I'll have enough for like the guaranteed 40 chest roll. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm going to do that. Brendan says hi to Taint.
Hello.
Fred said, why do they have Myra? I think Myra's in the hero chest right now, so if they were spending a bunch on that, then they might have gotten her from there. And Fred said that there's better heroes than Myra. I think so too. I think Sazeo is actually a lot stronger than I give him credit for at this level because of that giant shuriken that he like throws out. It literally just kills archers. It doesn't even like injure them. It just straight up kills them. But I think he's huge, and I also really do want Talk too because those actual little black holes are huge.
Yeah, yeah. His feng shui stuff at your level is probably strong.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have a turtle or wormout alt yet because it's not a merged server. Someday though, I'll have those.
Someday.
Oh, and Alejandro went to answer. I forget who asked the question. I need to scroll up. Oh, okay. So Brendan asked tips on getting stronger, and Alejandro said there's a quick way to get stronger fast, and that's money. Yes, but you also want to make good purchases. Literally, just throwing money at the game isn't going to. You'll get stronger number-wise, but you can get a really inflated core. So yeah, your core can be really high, then you can lose to people that have a fraction of your core power just because the purchases aren't in what's useful at your point in the game. So if you are going to spend, I highly recommend, just like any investment out there, know what you're buying. Like, to do your research, find out what is worthwhile, like what the events are that are like good events. And get the things that you need now or you'll need very shortly. I think. We can ask Hank because I think it's safe to say that he might be more of a spender. But Tane, do you think about your purchases? Is there a rhyme or a reason to your purchases, or do you literally just purchase things just for the heck of it?
Oh, I definitely think about what I'm going to buy. I don't just like buy anything. Because there's people who do that. They just buy everything. You can tell, but it doesn't mean you're going to be like. There's a lot of stuff you can buy in this game that is worthless. I'll put it that way.
Yeah. I would not dump $5,000 into chakra.
People max out chakra naturally just from all the stuff in the game.
Yeah, that one we learned. Although it wouldn't surprise me if they increase chakra again at some point this year.
Maybe. I just don't feel like it's a very like important mechanic currently. Like with all the armor stuff. I don't know. They would have to like do a lot for chakra to be worthwhile to people because compared to how everything else like adds points to it, it just doesn't feel. It feels underwhelming. Like besides unlocking the level 7 to get the special effect on the troops, and then like I think it's 15 that adds like more units. Other than that, everything that's on there is kind of like underwhelming compared to like getting to 10-star troop gear or getting a level 50 imbue.
Yeah, that's all huge. And Alejandro has a question for you with hero research. So Alejandro has been focusing on rogues, generals, and gladiators, but they're wondering should they hold off on leveling them up in order to focus on the mage hero research to make Avril great. They have arcane tier 8 already.
No, you should only be focusing on Avril as a damage monster. Is if your other hero research is really high and like basically complete, because doing all that research just for one hero isn't going to be as like beneficial as doing research that lets you use 7 heroes effectively. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. So hopefully that helps you out, Alejandro. In Fred asks, what is this thing about Talk doing black holes or increasing black holes? So, with Talk's with Talk's skills, what I'm blanking on the name, but I think it's every 2 casts he has those 2 little like coins above his head. That's the yin and yang, and anyways, whenever you have 2 hero casts a skill, Talk will cast an ability. So it might look like Tailwind, it might look like Black Hole. There's a lot of randomness involved in it, but one of them is a Black Hole, which is kind of cool. His final skill can make it a little bit more powerful. I think it's is it yin and yang, and one of them does slightly more damage or longer duration. Something like that, but Talk can assist with black holes, although it's very random RNG based. Ian Sullivan said 18 on them is generally nice, but way too expensive. So I think that has to do with the chakra. And my mother...
You don't chakra 18 on 2 units, realistically, for PvP. Which is easy to get.
Yeah. And that brings us back to the earlier point when Brandon asked for tips on becoming stronger. Like, if you're going to play the game, then play the game. Which is part of the reason why it's really hard for me to take a break from the game, because you'll fall behind if you don't log in daily. If you don't log in at least every 8 hours, because you want to be able to collect all the stuff in the Dragon's Abyss and all that type of stuff. Hit up the shops for whatever purchases, but it's all about the consistency. So just like with the chakra, you can get chakra at 18 just by playing the game. Like Tane said, it's relatively easy, but you got to play it consistently. You have to log in every day, multiple times, get all of your Valor chests, do all of the events that come up. If Divine Trial is up, you go and get the 4-star Divine Trial. Try and get a decent score, but at least do all of those little things so that you can get as many of the rewards as possible, so that your account can naturally progress and you're not falling behind. If you don't play the game consistently, then you're naturally just going to get left in the dust, just based on the fact that there's going to be 99% of the people that are playing regularly are doing everything relatively consistently, especially once they've been playing for a little while.
Yeah, you can get to Chakra 18 probably in like 6 months, just doing all of the like free events and stuff.
Yeah, it's not the best example, but after mines, I'll show you my account. It's nothing special, but literally everything is focused on 2 things. I should really try and incorporate more with Saints, but it's too early on for me to worry about anything else. But yeah, like Tane said, the focusing on the 2 troops, that's the biggest thing, because universally for most races you can absolutely get away with only having 2 troops, either max out research, as high of shocker as you can get. Of course, humans, they can benefit from Saints, Rockins, slightly different because you definitely want the research and stuff on the turtle as well, but most of the races and most of the primary focus is going to be just on those 2 troop types.
Yep.
Jamal asks, what server am I on? I am on 3622. I'm on one of the new servers with the 5 million core power well.
That's 5 million core power already?
If it's not 5, it's got to be pretty close.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think they're like 2,300 points in dual tower or whatever. I haven't even renewed my Patreon. Okay, I was off. I'm sorry. They're 4.1 million. They were slacking today. They didn't grow too much today. They're only 4.1 million.
Only 4.1.
Castle level 37, so they don't even have hero mastery or anything yet. Jeez.
Yeah, they're exploding probably as soon as they get to level like 45.
Yeah.
They're gonna. Whew.
25 days and the server's been out.
That's crazy, bro.
Yes, they're transferring though.
They're transferring.
Yeah, they have a house that they're going to, so they'll be leaving the server. I don't know. I can't follow the whole thing, but yeah. So far they've been a nice well.
That's good.
Yeah, their core power is greater than 4 times the person in second place.
That's just bonkers.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Like they're hardcore buying like everything every day. Like, have y'all had Lucky Wheel yet? Y'all had one, right? Like a.
Yeah, the one with the Rufio skin.
Yeah, I wonder how many times they spun the wheel.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing. How much stuff are they sitting on? Like, how many hero scraps? And yeah, it's got to be nuts. I should check their prisms. I bet you their prisms. We only have. I'm assuming this person knows what they're doing if they're spending it the way that they are. So we have one from this Lucky Wheel and one from Coliseum. So the most that you can have on the server right now is 2. My first purchase, Coliseum, was Prism, because that's all that matters. So I think they only have 2, so it will be interesting to try and find out what level their Prisms are.
That's gotta suck for the newer accounts though, like catching up on Prisms, because we have like what, 15 now or something crazy.
That's nuts.
I gotta look now because I don't even know how many. I don't even know how many we have. I just know we have a lot.
15? Oh my god.
So that's 3 and 4, 7. Yeah, we have 15.
So, and I think the only way that we can get the older ones is through Coliseum.
Coliseum events, yeah.
So if Coliseum is once a month, which I'm not sure how regular it's out there right now, and maybe it's different for newer servers.
It feels like monthly it comes out.
So that's still going to take over a year to just get caught up on previous prisms.
Each Coliseum. So regular Coliseum and Advanced Coliseum have prisms.
Oh, they do. Oh, very cool. Had they done the Advanced Coliseum relatively recently, or since I saw?
Yeah, Advanced Coliseum now comes at the end of each Dual Tower season.
That's pretty cool. Did they fix it a little bit, or how is it now?
It's pretty much the same.
Okay.
But so that comes once a month, and then the regular, like old school version of Coliseum, I feel like it's like once every few months. So it won't take a full year, but it'll be 10 months probably, like almost a year, if they keep to that same schedule. But I feel like they're gonna have to like find another way of like infusing those into the younger servers. Otherwise, it's a huge disadvantage to not have them.
Yeah, the prisms are absolutely massive, and I can't wait till after mines because that new thing that they added in for the prisms, when you level up the new one, that was wicked nice that they added that.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, I have a plan on what I'm going to do. I'll share it with you guys when we go look at that. Jamal said that they're on 3616 and they hope that they merge in the same server. You guys might, or you might be one server ahead, although I might end up transferring to the server that has Legion in it because there's a bunch of people that I know. I think Basics in that house, but there's a bunch of people that kind of restarted for whatever reason or made an alt account, and there seems like there's a bunch of people in that area, so I can't move my account for another 24 days. But as it gets closer, I want to coordinate with you guys. If there's a bunch of us all playing on a newer server, we should go find one and just, have fun. Jamal said Prism Circle event gives free prisms too. What's the Prism Circle event? Or maybe I just haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Oh, okay. So basics on 3628. So yeah, if I'm going to go anywhere, I'll go with go with basic. Although honestly, my server is not that bad. I kind of like it. Oh, nice. So Legion's basically full English. I'm in it. It's like half English, half Chinese house right now. The leader is uh, Chinese, and they're actually the number two person core power wise. They have like double my core, which it just is what it is at this level. But they're actually pretty cool. So I like the house quite a bit. Oh my god, AGD is going to be bigger than me pretty soon. Oh, random question, Teen. Sometime this weekend, and I'll be around a little bit more for next week. Yeah, you want to record the video request for the Hero Mastery stuff?
Sure.
Yeah. Let me know in the chat, guys. Do you guys want more videos with Tain explaining things? Because it makes a lot more sense when he does it. And since the video came out with hero rankings, have you did you go and watch it? And would there be any changes that you would make now looking back at it?
No, I feel like it's pretty accurate for my feelings.
Yeah.
Although I think we're getting the next update to the game. The next major update is going to be castle levels, research, and new void.
Castle levels again. Oh wow.
Yeah, I mean it's been a year since they came out, basically.
That's true. Because it was. Wow.
And
yeah.
It's been a year, and it's been a year since we've had new void levels. And my alt accounts that I have like any building positions, I didn't even move them into cities half the time when I queued the new buildings. They're level 50 now, so they also didn't even queue the stuff on time. Like sometimes the castle was done upgrading for like weeks before I logged on to it, and they're already level 50. So if my really neglected accounts have hit 50, that means everyone who was at level when that update came out should have been level 50 for a while now.
Gotcha. Yeah, it all makes sense. That's going to be wild because especially on the older servers, like where you're at, that's going to be like nasty. You're going to be in an awesome position, but the level discrepancies, because at that level of play, one level difference or two levels difference is just massive.
Yeah, but again, with castle levels and like troop levels and all that stuff, while they are stronger, if you have better research and you focused on research instead, that little bit of gap that somebody who rushes their castle has on you will last a little while. But once you catch up on castle level, which is a lot faster than catching up on research, you'll dominate them.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's a very very tough balance. I definitely think where you guys are all at, saving everything for the research will be huge, because the last batch of hero research that they came out with was insanely strong, like insanely strong. The 5 extra levels, that's nuts. So if they're putting out more, it's going to be even more nuts.
Also, dragons will get stronger, more health. It'll. Oof. Because I'm trying to think of like the logical thing they could do. Because like we didn't see the pet thing coming. That was kind of random. But I feel like the next logical thing that they can do, because people got a long time to catch up on pet, a long time to catch up on draconic. People are still doing hero mastery and imbuement. Like there's a lot of things that are relatively quick and close together that Lilith has pushed. I think they need to take a chill pill on the pay to win stuff, and the natural thing for them to do instead would be to push new castle levels and new research and new void stages while people catch up on that stuff.
Yeah, that would be solid.
Plus, I want to do new research.
Yeah. Well, you don't even have any rush saved up.
Nope, no rush. Oh, my dog's being a crackhead. Reginald, leave that alone, dude. Stop. Give me that. No. Anyways, I have a little bit of rush saved up.
That's perfect.
Just a little.
I'm excited. I'm excited to follow it. Oh,
I'll record it. I'll record it again for you.
Oh, they brought the wishing thing back. What's the wishing thing?
The wishing thing.
Oh, the wishing pool.
Oh, I don't remember that.
So pretty much you put Lunarian coins in, and you get more Lunari back than what you initially put in. The wishing pond, it's actually, if you can afford it, it's pretty good at inflating your Lunari.
The wishing coin thing, gotcha.
I think it's called a wishing pond. Or wishing pool. So we were actually able to get 100 Lunari from all of this, which was fantastic.
Oh, they put a bundle out for it. Oh, it comes with Draconic Dust and Imbuement. And Lunari. Oh, it's just one little like $5 bundle. That's not enough. Womp, womp, womp.
All right, so we will jump into the live game. So that was Minds of Mayhem from a little bit earlier. Now that I have that set up, I can hop back into the the live game. All right, so it says Wishing Pool, then inside it says Wishing Pond. So how many of the heart things do we have? Looks like we start off with 4. So let's try our luck. We're going to put 58 Lunari in, and we have a chance to get 88 to 168. So if it's above 100, I'll be happy. Has all the animation. Oh my gosh, we got 152. So that's actually really close to the max. I think the max was 168. So we have 3 more coins. This next one is 188, and in return we can actually get 268, which is an increase of 100 Lunari minimum up to 200 Lunari, which would be 388. So if we get 300 or more, that would be a really good return. Oh my god, we got 378, so we were 10 off from the max. Alright, so this next one is 488 Lenari, and in return, we can get up to 666 to 888. So if we get above 800, then we're going to be killing it. We already got super lucky twice, so I bet you we'll be like close to 666. Alright, we got 703, so that's pretty close to 666. Anyways, we have one more that we can do. This is going to be 1,088 Lenari that we have to put in. In return, we can get 1,388 up to 1,888. So we can increase by up to 800 Lenari. So let's see our luck. If we get above 1,600, I'll be happy. I'll be happy regardless. All right, so we got 1,593. That's essentially 1,600, and that is all good. So we will take that. That gave us a nice little boost to our Lenari collection. So if people out there have watched me in the past, you know that I really like the True Ruby. So we can actually get we just got 2 of the purple things. Let's go open those up real quick. Maybe we're just going to get one. So anyways, we did do the 125 rolls on the dice board. Now, this was really challenging for me because I recently got a house. Now I also am leasing an apartment so I can go drive to another state and live there throughout the week to work at my dream job, which is amazing. But I really cannot spend on the game. So I spent $100 in shout out to Denji's Kitchen. Denji's Kitchen actually sent some money to PayPal through like the normal videos. I had no idea, but he was telling me to purchase Myra. So I'm sorry, Denji's Kitchen, I did not purchase Myra, but I put that towards getting a True Ruby. If you've watched the channel anytime in 2020, I hope that you understand why I did that. So breaking the news to OGC Girl was a little bit easier. It went better than I thought because I was like, hey, I pretty much, it was half off kind of ish. But she was so thrilled at the idea that she won't have to listen to me complain about the True Ruby that she didn't even care. So we did break our rule. So we can actually get a True Ruby when we get Nora. There's no reason to get it ahead of time because we might get these random purple chests, and if I open up a True Ruby from one of them, I definitely want the emerald. So we did not get one from the first one, and we did not get one from the second one. The other thing I want to show you with this is we were able to level up one of the prisms solely from the lucky board, basically, and we got this up to grade 7, which is pretty wild. And you can see we have plenty of extra stuff. We were able to get in total 4 of the pink chests, and we got literally 3 fine amethysts from them. And I think the fine ruby, I forget.
The fine purple will let you run Tidy Mighty, which is perfect for you playing human. You can run that Tiny Mighty and then like the True Ruby on Nora, and you'll be good for a while.
That would be huge. And then whenever I get Dragonic and I get a damage dragon, I'll throw on the other one with the fine, like the dragon dragon mage set.
Yeah, the protection one.
So we have a decent amount here. It's pretty solid. So we were able to get up to grade 7. So this is one huge improvement that they did for the lucky board. First of all, the rewards, I think it's still a little bit of everything, which isn't bad if you're starting out or if you're not maxed out on everything. And then it's still very much focused on the troop equipment as far as the normal rewards that you get from it, with a little bit of dust and a couple rune chests. But what they added that's super cool is that it's called Prism Party. It's down here on the bottom left. And when you do this, make sure that it's the brand new prism that you obtained from the golden board. So in this case, it's the prism of the wary. So if you're on a new server, like I have 2 prisms that were both had nothing in them, like just make sure you read it so that you actually level up the proper one. So as you level it up, you will get a bunch of stuff in return, and it gets better and better the higher that you go. Depending on your luck with doing the lucky board, if you're somewhat lucky, and what I mean by lucky is landing on the common prism chest, as weird as that sounds, for prisms specifically.
Dude, I love hitting that thing. I hope for that every time.
Yeah. Oh my god. I every time I landed on the 2x multiplier, I'd save. I don't know what you do, Tina. I'll ask you. But every time I'll save my golden roll or whatever, the doubling one, until I pass the 2x.
I do the same thing. Every time I hit a 2x, I have gold dice waiting.
Yes, because that's huge. You land on that divine one, the pink chest, you get 4 of them as opposed to 2 because it multipliers. The only one that throws me off is I think if you land on the +2 and end on the research rush, I think you only get 4 hours. I could be wrong with that.
No, you get 8.
You do? Okay. So yeah, definitely hold your gold dice until you hit the 2x. If you pass the 2x, I mean, feel free to use your gold dice whenever at that point. But I would hold it until, because if you land on that, you get 4x the rewards. So depending on how lucky you are getting the common chest, you might be able to just bring your prism right up. So this is what I'm going to do. Since we were able to bring everything up, I'm not going to try and push for level 8 on the prism, because there's no incentive from the prism party rewards, and that's just also like that's out of my realm for right now. So what I'm going to do is if we come in and we look at my level 7, we can see that we actually have down here at the bottom, we have a bunch of the enhancing stuff that offers like 500 EXP for the common stuff. Then we have 2 that offer 500 EXP for like that top node. I'm going to hold on to those and not use them, and I'm going to try to not level up the other prism too much as I want to, because it will give me that instant benefit. But since I'm going to try my best not to spend at all, or very minimally, I'm just going to hold on to all of the extra things to infuse the nodes until the next Lucky Dice event, because you might as well take advantage of the Prism Party. It's such an awesome new thing that they added into the Lucky Board.
Yeah, I think for you, that's the way to do it.
It offers too much. It offers so much growth. Like I feel like you can't pass it up. Like you should easily be able to bring a prism up to level 4 or 5. Even for free to play, if you hold on to some of the stuff, you wait for the next prism party, you should be able to bring it up to 4 or 5 easily. And just what you accrue from bringing it to 4 to 5 from the prism party will at least let you bring it up one whole level. Like that's huge.
Yep.
All right, so should we try and get Cizeo?
Go for it.
All right, so right now we have 178 of the hero coins. I need 34 to unlock a new hero. Yip is not even in the calendar of new heroes to get. So,
go for it. You never know, you might get lucky.
Yeah, I'm going to go one at a time, because I want to hold on to as many hero coins as possible. So this is almost better than the lucky wheel. All right, so we did not get Cizeo from the first one. We're going to go for the second. If we do get him, that saves like $30.
Yeah, plus, I don't know. I feel like going for like a times 10 might not be a bad idea. Just one good old times 10. All
right. Tane says do a times 10. We're going to do a times 10 for Cizeo. Here we go. Dun, dun, dun. All right. There's 3 that are not flipped over. Should I do left, middle, or right?
Middle.
We're going for the middle one. All right, we got a legendary item. Should we do left or right?
Right.
We got +2 ability points for Sazeo. I'll pick the last one. We'll go for the left. And we got Sazeo.
Yeah, boy.
Oh my god! All right, sweet. So we just got Sazeo. He is a rogue. In Taint's hero tier list video, he put Sazeo as a class hero. Was he a Rufio killer?
Shit, I just realized I'm fighting as Lich and I don't have any troops.
All heroes and dragon.
That's what I'm about to do, bro.
Yeah, I'm pretty pumped that we just got Sazeo. Oh my god. We got Sazeo. Pardon me for 1 second.
Yep.
OGC girl, Fox shot. We got Sazeo. You did, Fox? Alright, Fox shot proofs. We're in good shape, guys. We're in good shape. Taint with the call to do the 10x. Good call. Good call, Taint. Alright, so we have Sazeo. I'm not going to play around with him too much. And it looks like we got a couple decent things out of this as well. Because we got 1 legendary item. We got 2 hours of Troop Rush. Looks like we got some EXP and some ability cards, which is awesome. So let's exit out of this before we misclick anything. I really wanted to wait and try to get to get Yip, but for some reason Yip's not in the calendar at all. So he's not coming up for a while. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go for talk on the 25th of March. So that's almost a week away. So we won't have enough stuff to get him guaranteed, but we might get lucky. All right. Man, that felt good.
Right? Getting lucky, getting a hero for... And you still got 48 coins left, so... And you're how many away from the next free one? You're at 21 left or something?
Yeah, I think it's 21. So yeah, we're in good shape. So that I'm at 28.
You can easily get Yip when he comes around.
Yeah, because just doing today's dailies will be above 50, which means I need 16 additional rolls or 160 more hero coins. Yeah, we're in really good shape to pick up talk as well. I'm pretty pumped, man.
Yeah, dude, you're close to getting Yip as soon as he decides to show up.
Oh my god, we are whaling out. Is this how it feels to be like a whale? Like,
I wouldn't know.
All right, let's use some of this.
I'm just a lowly free to play player, bro. I don't know.
Gosh.
Like I don't even have all the heroes yet. So.
Oh wait, so who? Oh, I see. Okay, for some reason that didn't register when we used all of them. All right, here we go. We're bringing Sazeo up. He's definitely pretty strong at this level.
And that's more gold cap too, because you got another hero. Every hero at your level matters. Have you beaten Void Stage for the blueprint to get the scepter? I can't remember what stage that is.
81. Yeah, we perfected that. I don't have the video out for it yet. I'm behind in the Void videos. Part of me just wants to take all of them. Well, first of all, I have like 11 on my phone that I need to make videos for. But part of me just wants to just dump them all out there into the ether. But just with transitional stuff coming out for me, having like some of the Void videos ready to go if I don't have a super exciting video for that day, it's just helpful for me for that.
No, yeah, definitely. What level do you get to use prisms at? I forgot.
The prisms?
Yeah, when do you get to use them?
25.
Oh yeah, you're close then. That's not too long. You'll be able to power up.
Yeah, I get 52 hours until castle level 24. Um, and then it will be to 25. So next week, I think I have 2,200 void coins. So if I get like 120 to 150 a day, uh, I'm I'm probably 10 days away from getting Nora, and I'm probably realistically 4 days away, maybe 5 days away from getting use of the prisms. So real soon, there's going to be a huge boom. I don't know how else to describe it. Just a huge power boom.
A huge boom, you say?
Yeah. So for the void, we're perfect up to stage 82. Actually, I wonder if we can get 82 with cast no abilities. Might as well try it. What's the worst that happens? We'll just throw a bunch of stuff out there. Alright, let's see if we can get the top side relatively tanky. Kill off the bottom and then swing up. That would be pretty solid. Alright, we're going to try Void Stage 82, guys. Perfect. Casting no abilities. Try is the key word for this. As much as I want Varian to tank, I also kind of sort of want him alive to resurrect. Put Gan back there. Should I try Gazul or no Gazul? That's a tough one. Let's try no Gazul first. Alright, let's try this out. Silver Spears versus level 14 Templars.
That sounds unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't think that's necessarily going to work. The swords are tanking up decent on that top side. Alright, they just got a moral boost. Rip.
Ripperoni and pepperoni, bro.
that was quick. All right, let's try once more with silver swords. Then I'll get out of this part. Oh my god, they even destroy my gold swords. Ooh, we're making progress. We are actually okay. So they got a moral boost. We're gonna get a moral boost.
Everyone gets a moral boost.
Okay, our Virian's down. Our Badrix is in the Batwing thing. Oh no, they still have 2 packs of Templars still. And Badrix is gonna go down soon. Rip. Oh, but we still have 4 packs of Gold Archers with Avalon up. We got this. We got this. Okay, so if you guys were interested in Void 82, cast no abilities, perfect. Here it is. We'll have to turn this into a little video. Tane's going to give us the walkthrough on how to beat this stage.
What? I'm leveling up my pet.
What level is your pet now?
It's like level 10.
So as you guys can see, the archers and swords are nothing special. However, they are both awakened, so we have that going for us. The silver ones, which we use to tank with, have 8.2 thousand health. As far as the heroes, our Bazrix is Bazrix. We did bring up the flurry. He's up as high in flurry and night prowler in bat splits as he can be for his level. Our Belrog has maxed out for his level Indomitable Spirit and overall at 3 out of 5. When I have extra skill points, I'll do that. Mako's just there for a little bit of extra damage. We hope and pray. We put Gan out there because he has Nature's Blessing and our Dragno is on the Sol side. Our variant, which we did use Renown for the Magic Prism, probably useless later on, but that's okay. He's all about that Sword Mastery, that Resurrection. I wish I could get Crusader Shield and his bubble up higher, but skill cards. Elena's there. Her biggest thing is magic resistance, and our Avalon has... our Avalon actually changed. I'll show you what our Avalon looks like now after this, but he's got some +1 trinkets on. The biggest thing is Warhorn, Archer Mastery, and Aura in the opposite order. So your Archer Mastery is probably going to be your biggest, then the Aura, and then Warhorn. Natural Leader 1 point just because it helps with some of the stages. Rufio, we threw on a bunch of stuff. We do have the Feathered Cap on him, which is pretty solid. Damage dealt. Actually, Bazrix did not win in damage dealt because we didn't cast any bat splits. So the archers
I just got a true ruby from a random purple chest.
No way.
Yeah, I have like 20 now.
Oh my god, dude. If you guys want this formation, feel free to screenshot it now. And yeah, there's Void Sage 82 perfected, casting no abilities. Congratulations on the True Ruby. That's wild.
Yeah, I have 24 total.
Oh my god, that's ridiculous.
And I have like 20. Oh, I have like 20 something of the purples, and I have like another probably 20 of the true emerald. I have so many true stones.
That's pretty insane.
It's gross. It is.
In Guess Who Gaming said, "Welcome back, bro." So nice to see you get Guess Who Gaming. Alejandro has a question for Taint. It's about Hero Mastery, and we'll have more on Hero Mastery later this week with Taint. So Alejandro's question is, if they have Bazrix in Rage 10, which hero should be best for Tier 8? I'm assuming that's Tier 8 Rage. He's asking if
I have
it
it
should
on
be Sensei.
Rufio. Tier 8 Rage is on Rufio, so when he spins, he can like penetrate the shields. And also when his Leo Pride goes off, it'll penetrate through shields, like defensive like things like morale like Crusader Shield, the one from Reflection Armor, the Dragon Protection Prism, Origin Stone, those things that give like those defensive shields. That Tier 8 Rage will help put damage through them.
Nice. Stuff is all way beyond me. Oh, we got our first governor's chest ever, which is awesome. And we have a new Avalon build. So we did do the Divine Trials. We did not place super high because I wasn't going to switch races.
I gotta walk the dog. I'll be back.
What's that?
I gotta walk the dog. I'll be right back.
Okay. So when it comes to the new Avalon thing, we were lucky enough, we were super lucky. Out of 10 chests, we were able to get a spheric ring or the Divine Child ring. So that is now on our Avalon. So that should actually be pretty huge. Fred is asking why our Rufio is so leveled. Put the feather cap on Bazrix and the bloody arrowhead. I will do that, Fred, right after the video. I'll go and I'll fine tune them. I put it on him so that he could like jump in and land and go boom and make everything take a ton more damage. But I think you have a really good point with Bazrix, and I overlooked that. So when we do come in here, our dragon, it is not quite 30 yet. We really are waiting for this guy to get to level 30 so we can get Greater Affluence up. Once Greater Affluence is up, then we can do the Building Mongol to increase the building construction speed by 10%. That's going to be clutch, especially at the lower levels of the game, like where we're at right now. Yeah, so those are a couple really big things for us. And for our temple, because of the Lucky Dice event, the first one, the Storm Deity, this one, we're currently working on trying to make this one all +3 so that it's nice and pretty. For the Forest Deity, this one is, we do have one at +1. I'm not going to bring that one up because I want to finish out some at +3. Our Growth Deity, now this one is almost all +3. We got to bring the Valor up, and we also need to bring Fortitude up. For the Herald of Life, so this one was the most important one for me to hit +3. So this one will offer 20% faster research speed. That's huge. The sooner you can get big buffs like that, the better. So we did focus on that. And we were also able to get a +3 Herald of War. I don't think this offers anything crazy. So it increases the health and attack. So this is all garrison related stuff. And we do have the Emperor, and we were able to bring the Emperor up to +3, which helps out the rogues. Which you can never go wrong with that. And we just got a brand new rogue named Cizeo. So that's pretty massive stuff. So now that we have that guy taken care of, we are good. So we do have a free roll. So let's do this free roll together. If we get a 2, 4, 6, if we get a 6, we might have a shot at getting another. Oh, we got 5. We got hero scraps. So we were not lucky enough. I was hoping that we would get the legendary prism chest. However, we were not quite that lucky. Let's go see what's going on in the OGC community chat. Oh man, looks like a bunch of awesome people there. If you guys want to join the OGC community chat, I'll put it in the chat again. Feel free to send out friend requests to this account, and I will add you as soon as the stream ends. Fred said, not trying to act like I know better, but just a suggestion. Yeah, man. I don't think there's ever been a point in time on this channel that I said I'm the best at anything. Again, I'm just here to share my experience. AGD said, hey, do you have tips for Sylph? Just consistently play the game, probably early on where you are. Huntresses and archers are probably performing much better. Now that we did that Void, I'm actually super pumped that we're able to get Void Sage 82. What's the next one? Can we just keep going with the Void? Hit like Void 160 tonight? Alright, so this is another cast no abilities. I don't think I can. I am missing way too much stuff. I have no shot of getting this one. We can try though. We can try. Alright, let's throw some more archers. And we definitely need more heroes. Oh my god. Okay, we actually still have Elena. Alright, so bottom side. Oh, we lost Bazrix, so we have no Bazrix. We have no shot. With no Bazrix, we have absolutely no shot. We're getting some decent damage out, but yeah, we're not going to get that without Bazrix to fully take out that bottom side. Getting the Masonic Scepter from Void Sage 81 is huge. Huge. Fred said, hopefully Cizeo helps with the Void and Abyss stages. Cizeo definitely will, and also in a few days unlocking both the Prisms and then soon Nora. So having a true Ruby Nora, that's going to make the Abyssal stages drastically easier as well. For our research, since I guess we'll look over where I'm at in the game and everything. So Army, we're doing 19 to 20 right now. We have 15 hours left, and that's actually going to be on our archers. So our archers are brought up, and we're almost maxed out at tier 7. Our swords will be the next thing that we work on, and we're going to work on bringing them up max out for tier 7 before we even consider doing anything else. What I am probably going to do, and this is going to sound really weird, but I'm not using the clergy or the saints yet, so I'm putting all of my extra research stuff into the siege. I know it sounds weird, but I'm putting it into the siege because where I'm at in the game right now, the siege actually does a lot of damage. As soon as that switches and siege is no more, it's not viable anymore, I'll just move the siege and I'll swap that with the with the saints or the clergy. It's easy enough to switch around the research right now, so I figure I might as well take advantage of that. Hey, welcome back, Taint.
What's up, dude?
Not too much. Do you want to see my super impressive hero research?
Dude, show it to me. Let's see it. Let's worship.
So we have a total of 58 in our Mage Necromancer, which brought us up max out tier 4. Whale life. So we were able to finish up rank 4. We actually did this today to reduce the bronze cap for the gold. For the mech rogue, we're currently working on. I figured we were so close to getting the extra stat stuff that we just finished it off, and we did finish off the tier 4, thing for decreasing the bronze amount. I actually think that I'm going to do the tier 5 next because it increases the crit rate of rogues and mechanics by 30%. Getting Nora soon, just got Zeo. We do have Jax. This seems worthwhile to get before.
You have Bazark. Yeah, that seems like a no-brainer.
Yeah, so I might end up pushing these guys forwards a little bit. I mean, the tier 7 increased the attack speed by 50% during the first 30 seconds of the battle. I'm probably going to focus Mech Rogue for a bit. However, that being said, there is one research that I am also looking at quite heavily, and that's tier 7 for the Gladiator and Paladins. A lot of you guys
that's
are
the
probably...
no crowd control?
Yeah, for the first 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's a must. You have to have that. Otherwise, your gladiators are junk.
Yeah, so that I think I'm going to go with the tier 5 for the 30% more crit rate for the mech rogues before doing anything, and then I'm going to definitely work towards getting the tier 7 for the gladiators paladins because it's having experienced it before and gotten completely used to it. Dude, it is so hard. You jump Rufio in on Warlocks right now, and he's just rooted there. And he's not spinning. He's not going to do anything. He's just going to sit there.
He's just going to die.
Yeah. So that's where we're at with our research. Our chakra for our level is maxed out. I have archers at 7. I can bring up the swords higher, but for right now I'm going to leave the swords at 7. Bringing them up to 9 increases their accuracy by 10%. That doesn't seem nearly as appealing as bringing the archers up to 9, which increases their crit rate by 10%. So I mean the swords do get a bunch of really good reductions around like 11 and 13. But I think for right now, I'm just going to focus on the archers and bring up the swords a little bit later. Unlocking the tier 7 for the chakra is a pretty big deal. And I don't know your thoughts of a team, but right now I'm going with the dire swordsmen because if they're level 30 and they have Dragonic already, then I'm going to lose because I'm level 23. But for right now, without having a bunch of points in Affliction and everything, and just the state of dragons not being like perfectly built yet, I figure I'll probably get more benefit out of the dire swords. Plus, the swords are dying so fast anyways, just from heroes being super strong, that the Guardian Angel effect is probably more beneficial than going with Zen swords for right now.
What's your magic resistance on your little? If you pull up your little chart, what's your total magic with the pink ones?
For the pink ones, it's 29.
And then if you switch to blue, it's like 50%, I guess, with the increase.
Yeah, it would probably be pretty close to that.
I feel like that would be pretty big because like any magic damage from like any source is reduced by 50%. Plus Elena's boost once she's in play.
And absolutely, I don't know where that magic damage is going to come from for right now. Down the line, absolutely. Like especially once people start getting like Dragonics unlocked.
I just looked at your health total. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't matter. You have 14,000 health. They sneeze on you, you die.
Yeah, so I figure pass off the shield, but I mean, Avril's not going to do a ton of damage right now. The magic resist isn't going to help with the true Ruby Noras and dragons. Nah. Like I have one dragon is level 28, so if somebody has multiple dragons, then they're probably wailing out and they're going to crush me anyways. But I just don't.
No, you're right. It doesn't really matter. I think, the pink's probably better. Because they can pass it to your ranged troops, right? The shields for the pink ones?
I'm pretty sure. I don't know what the animation looks like, to be honest. But it passes a shield with 50% of the health of a Legionnaire, so they got 14,000, so that's going to be a 7,000 health shield. And it gets passed to a random nearby ally, so yeah, it could go... It could go to the archers, and it can only be triggered during the first 30 seconds of the battle. Dude, if there's blasters in the battle, they're all dead in 10 seconds anyway. So, I think that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, that seems like a logic. Yeah, that's fine.
Once Dragonic's unlocked and people have some points in affliction, so like dragons can cast skills relatively quickly, then I think I'll switch to the Zen swords for sure.
Yeah, I remember when Draconic came out the first time and how just absolutely broken it was.
Yes.
It was mind-bogglingly strong. And that was before I was spending money on the game, and I didn't understand things, and like I couldn't understand like people were buying this dust for their dragons. I was like, oh, that can't be that strong. And then I fought a whale, and I was just like, oh my god. He soloed me with just his dragon and like 3 heroes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he had a yellow dragon, a topaz, back when lightning rod was busted and it killed heroes because the troops' health was so low. It started off and just nuked all of my heroes into the ground. I was like, well, that's the end of that.
If they made it so that the topaz just like lightning rod, I think that's the skill. If that just hit heroes or prioritized heroes, that would be so nice.
I feel like that's the only way they can make a topaz viable.
And then it would probably be over the top, and it would just like straight up.
I don't think so. Heroes have so much health and so strong. Basically, what you'd be hoping on is to stun heroes so they're not like so quick with the damage. But again, you can't stun the gladiators, so basically you'd just be hoping to stun the support heroes so they can't use like their quick early tag or whatever other ability they have.
Yes.
It would be effective crowd control, I think.
Yeah, it would be really really big. And we do have a question. So this is from Michael. I'm going to
trash. Still trash.
Okay, so Michael's question was, with the balance changes last week, Rock and Garrison's viable now or still trash?
They will be trash until forever.
They are a dumpster fire.
That's putting it nice.
With the balance changes that did come out, what have you noticed saying that? Are the trees are trees more tanky?
I have not fought anybody with trees since, or like attacked anything, so I can't really say if the changes to self really mattered. I don't notice any difference with the Saints with that nerf. They seem to feel the same. And then nobody has a Rakan Garrison on the server to hit, so I don't know as far as that. But I mean, their troops aren't like damage resistant like human swords or mechs or skeletons that just sit there and take forever to die. Like their front line just folds super hard, so I don't think the increased time on the ale really matters.
Gotcha. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, like Blade Masters are cool, but they're only cool when they're supported by like a full array of heroes. Like
Yeah.
they're just gonna get mowed down in the garrison. Like it's gonna be so bad.
And what about snipers? What ended up changing with snipers? Because I saw a ton of people were super scared.
I have no idea. I don't see a lot of dwarf players anymore. I feel like the nerf probably hurt them because they can't drop high health heroes in one shot as often.
Okay.
I feel like they need to change blasters to be immune to crowd control or immune to crowd control for like the first so many seconds. I don't know, something to make those viable because they just don't do anything. Tanks aren't good, miners aren't good, so if they nerf the snipers, it kind of makes dwarf obsolete at this point.
Poor dwarf. They had a good run though.
They did, but with them nerfing the dwarf snipers, it also opens the door for a lich comeback because people can run scorpions without the fear of being blown out by snipers left and right, which might bring back the tag meta because dragons are so important and they provide so much with the new draconic. If you can tag out a dragon real quick, you pretty much just win immediately. So I think another like week or two we might see a resurgence of lich meta.
Oh man. I'm not the biggest fan of Lich, but I know that there's a lot of people that really like the race.
Yeah, but if Lich meta does resurge, they'll have to nerf tag or nerf the warlocks or something because it's too good. Like warlocks will just blow your dragon away through all the protection prisms, through protection, all the affliction bonuses, all the new draconic bonuses, all of that. It still kills your dragon in like 5 seconds. It's stupid.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's insanely broken.
Yeah, it's too much. The warlocks are really good units.
Yeah, and then you have the pet now, so you can pet bless the warlocks to like get their health back quickly after they've been like jumped on by Rufio or whatever, and get them back able to kill the dragon. And then you have like the tag artifact, so you can just like re-tag after they're stunned, so they go right back to attacking the dragon. It's just, I think they need to nerf the range of the warlocks for the response to the tag, because a warlock right now can basically hit like, as soon as you drop a tag, they will beeline to that target from anywhere in the formation. There's no like drop off for that trigger for them. Other races though, like archers and snipers, they've got to be within a reasonable range for that tag to work. Warlocks don't have a reasonable range. It's anywhere in the formation, they will turn around and attack that target.
Yeah. Their range is absolutely disgusting.
It's crazy.
Ooh, we got the borrow. Oh, we're so close. Oh, you know what we can do? I tried to make it so we could roll for the bets. All right, wasting this.
Reginald, stop playing in the water bowl. Tipped it over, asshole.
All right.
My dog.
So, but before we wrap up tonight, let's open up 3 chests for the Spirit Beast. I recently got my Cloud Fox. I think that's his name. Up to 3 stars. So that alone is pretty huge.
Nice.
All right, so we got 2 fragments for one that's not a Cloud Fox. Got more EXP things. And we got the legendary. So we got 2 of the cards were fragments, which honestly, I think for where I'm at, I just want to focus the yeah, it is Cloud Fox. I just want to focus on the Cloud Fox because I have 3 stars. It's going to take a long time to get it to 5 stars or to get any of the other ones caught up. So I'll be more happy getting Cloud Fox
yeah.
fragments.
Well, as long as your star level is higher, it'll be higher than the other ones if they're not the same star level. So it's the better power option overall.
Yeah, and there's actually quite a few interesting things with it. So, or with like the pet system, because realistically, you never have to reset pets.
You
Um,
can, but you don't need to usually.
well, no, unless you mess up the first time, you can have all three pets with all EXP on it. So I didn't notice this until the other day, so maybe other people out there didn't notice it, but right up to where you see all of your EXP, to the left, that there's a drop down thing, and you can actually change your sets, kind of like your troop equipment and stuff. There's three different sets, and when you change it, oh, does that? Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, I was confused as to what you were talking about. I was like, that doesn't work.
Yeah, ignore me. Ignore me. Oh man. So with that horrible ending, yeah. We started so strong. We got Sazay and everything. We got Void 82 perfected. We got some Lunari from the Wishing Pond, Ian from Minds Mayhem. We were bound to make a major mistake. But yeah, with that, we'll probably end up wrapping up. Tane, as always, thank you very much for stopping by and blessing us with your presence.
I wouldn't go that far, but yeah, always happy to be here.
Well, I would push it and I would go that far.
All right, bro.
And for everyone watching, thank you guys for joining in. Next week, I'm actually super excited because we will definitely have prisms. I don't know about Nora. It will be very close. If I can keep progressing in the void and getting like those the rewards from perfecting or just passing through stages, I might be able to get her. She is 3,500 void coins. We're currently at 2,228. So we're pretty far behind. So who knows? Minds Mayhem might be totally different next week. Look at all this dragon dust. We almost have 600k. Yeah, that will be nice. That's coming at castle level 30. Can't wait to get that affliction going. But thank you guys for tuning in. Tane, thank you very, very much for stopping by. If you guys want to join the OGC community chat, the other ones I'm not in. So if you want to join the one that I'm in, Tane's in it, feel free to send a friend request to my account. And yeah, with that, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful day. And Tane, thank you very much.
Yep, have a good one, bro.